Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn the next part of module number 5th, our extract of Preparation for England by M.K. Gandhi, part 4th. In the previous lectures of part 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we learned how the exact reading about the exact text and the explanation of the Mahatma Gandhi's decision to go to England, and how their family friend convinced his mother for sending Mahatma Gandhi to England for the further studies or the study of law. Now we are going to learn the next part of it, that is, as I told you about the questions in the textbook, whatever the questions textbook we are going to discuss here. That the first part, how the one by one I would like to repeat the points. That is the first, this is the autobiography, this is the extract taken from autobiography, my experiments with truth, which is marked with humility and truthfulness. How Mahatma Gandhi taught us the value of truthfulness. Next, that is the beginning of the particular extract, that is his preparation for England, how he taken decision to go to England to study law. That is, first of all, he passed his matriculation examination in 1887. Afterwards, he went to Samaldas College in Bhavnagar for his further studies, but his failure in Bhavnagar Samaldas College, and he came back to his home. After that, his family friend Mavji Dave, his father's friend and advisor of the family, who told them about to go to England for the study of law. After that, he gave the reference of Mr. Lely, who is the administrator at the Porbandars, and he will help to Mahatma Gandhi. But when we read the text, we understand how he never gave any help to Mahatma Gandhi. Rather, he said, complete your BA first. After that, he convinced his mother and get ready to go for England. But his mother is always doubtful about the tradition and culture of England, and Mahatma Gandhi take a oath that by Bechaji Swami, who is again one of the family friend of Mahatma Gandhi. He take oath that not to touch wine, woman, and meat. After that, collection of money for going to England. He tries to collect the debts. His brother also helped him, and he decided about to sold out about his wife's ornament for going to England. So this is the text, that preparation for England, how he prepared mentally, physically, and economically for going to England. And here we understand how the Mahatma Gandhi went to England. Now the next part, that is scheming and scanning questions from your textbook, page number 131. Here the first question, Which center did Gandhiji appear for his matriculation examination? That is the Ahmedabad. Next, who was Mauji Dave? Mauji Dave is one of the advisor and family friend of Mahatma Gandhi. Next question, what advice did Mr. Lely give to Gandhi? That he gave advice that first of all complete your BA first, BA education, pass your BA first and then see me. What did Gandhiji suggest for raising funds for studies in England? He suggested for about his wife's ornament. Next question, who did accompany Gandhiji in his first journey from Rajkot to Bombay? His brother accompanied him in his first journey from Rajkot to Bombay. Next, the objective questions. Gandhiji passed the matriculation examination in 1887. Next question, Gandhiji attended Samaldas College in Bhavnagar after matriculation. See here I typed in bold letters, then you can understand and remember the particular objective questions. Next question, Mauji Dave was an old friend and advisor of Gandhi family. Next question, Gandhiji's mother was so perplexed to listen about his plan for going to England. Next question, Mr. Lely was the administrator of Porbandar state. Next question is about the comprehension questions, that is, how did Mauji Dave convince Gandhiji's mother and elder brother regarding Gandhiji's further education? See here you can understand how Mauji Dave given advice that and convinced by talking to his mother that he had kept up his connection with the family even after Gandhiji's father's death. He happened to visit Gandhiji's family during vacation period, and in conversation with Gandhiji's mother and elder brother, he inquired about Gandhiji's study and given advice for the go to England for next studies, and given example of his own son Keval Ram, that how it is very easy to become a barrister in 3 years. So this is the answer of this question. What was the opinion of Gandhiji's uncle regarding Gandhiji's going to England? His uncle said that I am not sure whether it is possible for one to stay in England without prejudices to one's own religion. From all I have heard, I have my doubts, as Gandhiji's uncle had doubts about that. When I meet these big barristers, I see no difference between their life and that of Europeans. They know no scruples regarding food, cigars are never out of their mouths. They dress as shamelessly as Englishmen. All that would not be in keeping with our family tradition. In short, Gandhiji's uncle is little bit opposite to go to England. So here is this is the answer of second question. We will see that answer in we can see the answer on page number 128 and 129, last paragraph of 128 page number. After that, next question, describe Gandhiji's meeting with Mr. Lely. He went to meet Mr. Lely, but he was ascending the staircases and saying curtly that pass your BA first and then see me. No help can be given you now. He hurried upstairs. So this is the visit of Mahatma Gandhi to Mr. Lely for the help, but he never helped anymore. Next question, what was Gandhiji's mother prejudice regarding Gandhiji's proposal to go to England? She is having prejudices that how all Englishmen never all he will not follow the tradition of India, and he will follow the tradition of Englishmen. That's why his mother is doubtful about the about going to England. Next question: how did Becharji Swami satisfy Gandhiji's mother's concern? He had he is a uh, again a family friend of Mahatma Gandhi, and he would he convinced Gandhiji's mother that I shall get the boy solemnly to take the three oaths, that is, and then he can be allowed to go. He administered the oath, and I owed not to touch wine, woman, and meat. This done, my mother gave her permission. So here we can understand how the particular event is happened with Mahatma Gandhi, that he prepared for going to London. Next is about the short notes. There is a short notes in your textbook, page number 135. That is Gandhiji's experience in Samaldas College, how he can't cope up with the situation and never understand anything about the professors who are the professors are as a first rate professors, and he was very raw to learn that particular education or particular books in Samaldas college, and he went back to his home. Next, Mauji Dave, who is a family friend of Mahatma Gandhi's family, and how he given advice to his mother and brother for sending Gandhiji to England. Now, this might be the answer for this second question. And third one, Gandhiji's mother. She is a traditional mother, and real uh, role of her, how she is opposite to the tradition and culture and of Englishmen, and doubtful about the Gandhiji is going to England. So here we end for this particular part B from module number 5, the preparation for England. Read the text, try to understand what is the truthfulness, moral issues are discussed in it, and how he struggled for going to England. The next lecture we will see the next part of our reading comprehension, that is the module number 6, the part B, the selfish giant, the story by Oscar Wilde.